If you don't know what the Zodiac shirt means by now, then you're like super behind and I can't mess with you. It means it's 7 days, aka the 7 days of Zodiac, where I bring you 7 straight days of Zodiac videos along with a coupon code, 7 days, that gives you a discount so that you can save money on zodiachaven.com. Zodiachaven.com is my merchandise website where I sell a lot of Zodiac shit. I sell mugs, tapestries, t-shirts. So yeah, so today's video is going to be a Zodiac video, obviously. I'm going to be reading my DMs because a lot of you guys have been sending me some advice, not advice. You guys have been sending me questions, all your problems, so that I can give you advice because I like giving advice because I'm an Aquarius and I'm a humanitarian. So I'm gonna go ahead and read this now. This lovely girl said, I think I have a problem. Probably stupid kid stuff. I was at camp from August 5th to 11th, my birthday. Happy birthday. And there was this girl who was flirting with me throughout the entire week. I didn't see it at first, but it got more noticeable through the week, and I was okay with this until she asked me out. I was nervous. She is brave. I've never asked a guy out in my life. She was nervous and just said yes because, I don't know, I just thought of her being sad and I didn't want her to be, also because it was my birthday, and every year I make sure everyone is happy. I don't like her like that. Ooh, because I'm straight and I can tell her, oh, okay, so it is a girl. I'm straight, I can tell that she really likes me and I don't want to break her heart by breaking up with her. I'm sorry for the long as fuck backstory that probably made no sense. I can't spell, even autocorrect doesn't know what I'm saying, so yeah. Yeah, this person is not telling no lies. This person cannot spell, I'm not gonna lie. Like, that didn't really make sense. So I guess the advice of this, I think this is a female messaging me that, I think a girl asked her out. So, I mean, all you gotta do is be straight up. You're a Leo. Just be straight up. Don't beat around the bush and just be like, listen, like, I'm sorry, I don't really like you like that, but we can still, like, hang out as friends. You know, like, it's pretty easy to let people down. Maybe it's only because it's, like, I feel like it's easy for me. I don't know if it's because I'm not, like, a nice person. I think I'm a nice person. Anyways, I feel like it's not too hard if they, like, confront you. I feel like it's really hard when you know someone likes you and they don't tell you and you don't know how to let them down easy. Like, that used to happen to me a lot in the past. But when they come to me and they tell me, like, hey, I like you, and if I don't like them back, I find it pretty easy to be like, like, it's not fun. It's not easy, but it's not difficult. Sorry, that's the word. It's not difficult. It's pretty straightforward if you're just like, hey, like, I don't see you that way. Let's stay friends. Let's be cool. So now I have an email that was sent to me a few days ago. This person said, hello, Ashley. I hope I can get some advice from you about this guy that I've been dating. I'm a Cancer and he's a Libra, and we had started dating a couple weeks ago. Cancer and Libra. Okay. We have been texting each other pretty much every day since I asked him out, and things have been going well. I opened up about myself being bisexual, and he's the first guy I've dated, but from all my past relationships with girls, he's the first person I feel like I could feel real. Aw, he's gay and has opened up about having bad relationships with bad guys that ended with heartbreak, and I totally understand where he's coming. I don't want to push things too quickly with him, but we did make love days after we started dating, and it was so amazing. It just felt like a true connection. So just this past weekend, we went out to a club and had a great time, but towards the end of the night, I totally puked on myself in front of everyone, but he was so sweet and saying it happens to everyone and drove me back to his place, gave me a change of clothes and food, and a cot to sleep on next to him, then we got intimate. So the situation is that shortly after that, he started to distance himself and stopped texting me good morning and night, which is what we did every day, and stopped saying his pet name to me, and then just stopped texting me altogether. So I'm trying to give him his space and not be that guy who keeps texting him and asking what he's doing or what is going on and being annoying in that manner. It's been like 2 days that I text him once the whole day and he never replied. It's driving me crazy. I'm trying to think about it, but it's really hard. We are both the same age, 24, and I want this to work. Please, what should I do? Oh, man. You're in a sticky situation, huh? Here's the problem. Okay, so I don't know how male and male relationships are, but judging off of male relationships and generally being in a relationship or dating a male, I find that a lot of guys, you know, are just after one thing, and just because it's two men doesn't make it any different. Guys are still after one thing sometimes, and from the sound of it, it sounds pretty possible that he was just after that one thing, he got what he wanted, and he is now ghosting you, which is unfortunate, and I could be totally wrong. I could be totally wrong. But, I mean, the thing is, when people get intimate too soon, they kind of like shit goes over their head after that point. Like, they don't really care to get to know you further because they already kind of like... Okay, so there's this song called Lights Please by J. Cole. A lot of people don't understand the song. A lot of people read the lyrics and they don't get it. But just, can you read the lyrics for me? Can you read the lyrics for me and just picture this guy, the Libra guy, with the mentality that J. Cole is rapping about? I know that's so cheesy, like, go listen to the song and read the lyrics. No, like, listen to the song and read the lyrics, and just, you know, like, the thing is, like, in the song, J. Cole is hanging out with this girl pretty much, and he wants to get to know her, and he wants to talk to her, and he's like ready to like chill out and, you know, like just get to know her. But all she's going for is what she thinks he wants, which is, you know, don't want to get demonetized, but she's going straight for it. So he's just like, okay, well, fuck getting to know her, like let's jump the gun, let's do this, you know what I mean? Like, and he was down to get to know her, and he was down to, you know, be cool and not do anything. But then because she initiated it, he's just a guy, so he went right for it, and all of a sudden, like, get to know who? Huh? Mental simulation? What? Nope, don't need any of that anymore. And now he's just interested in her physically. So I feel like what could have happened here is this Libra guy was interested in you, and I think maybe you guys got intimate a little bit too soon. And I'm not saying that that's a bad thing. I'm just saying it could be the case. Maybe it was too soon, and now because of that, he kind of feels like he got what he wanted, and he doesn't have the desire to get to know you any further because he kind of feels like he already, you know, he got what he wanted now, which is like that, which is like messed up, but it's very possible. So I think that he might be ghosting you. And if he is, ghost him right back and find someone new, move on. That's it. Because you don't want to, like, the guy's not paying you any mind now. Like, that's so whack. Like, after you know, get intimate, all of a sudden he's gonna like ghost you. That's so messed up. Like, bye. Waste of time. Listen to the song, please. First, I wanted to say I really like your YouTube channel, especially when you talk about the zodiac signs. They're so accurate, and I couldn't help myself, and I emailed you. I'm an 18-year-old Sagittarius who's had a crush on this 18-year-old Capricorn for almost a year. Both of us go to an all-girl and all-boy private school, so we don't see each other that often. That sucks, man. And let me tell you that I don't get attracted to people easily, so he's the first guy that I got attracted to, literally. Anyways, when I saw him, I was so shocked that I wanted to cry. My friends told me to go talk to him, but I just don't have that much guts to do so. So I DM'd him, and after 5 months we started talking, but our conversation ended up with him finding out that I'm a stalker. What's her sign again? Is she a Capricorn? Oh no, he's the Capricorn. We didn't talk after that, and I can't go and text him again because that'll make me look desperate. So the only way left is to accidentally / on purpose meet him in person and show him what he's missing. But I don't have the guts for that too. Yay. So please, how can I use the law of attraction on him? How can I get the guts to make eye contact with him from afar and not faint? Let's just get to the point. How can I make him mine? I will be so happy and thankful if you give me some of your blunt advice. I know Capricorn and Sagittarius don't match. That's what she said. Okay, so accidentally on purpose meet him in person? Girl. I know you want to make him yours, but you don't know him. Like, you don't know him. But I get it, like, he's hot, you know? I guess do what you're saying and accidentally meet him in person. Like, if you know he's gonna be somewhere, or like, if you know what I would do if I were you? I would find a mutual friend to like kind of casually bring you guys together and be like, hey, weren't we talking on Instagram? Oh, like, what's up? My tips, aside from like you being fucking crazy and like being a stalker, which is totally fine, my tips with law of attraction would be to write it down. Write that shit down. Write it down. What I like to do is I like to write things down to manifest them, and I also like to envision it. So like so what I do before I go to bed is like I always like daydream kind of thing until I fall asleep. I kind of like make a movie in my mind to fall asleep. So like whatever I'm interested in at the moment. So if I'm trying to become a YouTuber, you know, then I'll envision myself like at YouTube Black or at BeautyCon events and like with subscribers and like just like being a YouTuber and making lots of money and like being rich, you know? Like it'll just be like a mental thing that goes on in my head until I fall asleep. It's like, it's kind of weird actually. I don't know if you guys do that. If you do that, drop a comment below. Tell me if you make like imaginary fantasies in your mind before you go to bed. Anyways, so like maybe envision you guys meeting and how you guys will meet, like down to every specific detail, like really visualize it, because with law of attraction, one of the most important things is visualization and writing things down. So write it down, put it under your pillow, and just start to picture like, okay, like this is us meeting in person. Like, how do we meet? What does his voice sound like? Like, what does his face look like in person? Like, blah, 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 blah. Where are we gonna go? Like, picture a whole ass date from start to finish. Like, him picking you up, you guys in the car talking, you guys at the destination, him, like, every little detail. Visualize that in your mind and try and make, like, a really, really clear mental image of it. And just keep doing that and keep trying to find, like, mutual friends that can introduce you so that you can meet each other. And then when it comes to meeting each other, the rest is up to you, girl. If your personality does the trick and you guys are compatible, you guys will work. But if not, then move on, because you don't know him, so you don't need to really be upset over it. Because right now, judging off of what I'm reading, you like him because he's hot, which isn't enough. What if you meet him and he's a total douchebag? Very possible. For starters, I'm a Cancer. Ready for my tea? This Virgo guy I used to work with, red flag, I know. Well, we used to hang out all the time and became great friends. I secretly had a crush on him, and then he invited me over to do a photo shoot. The next thing you know, we had kissed each other the next day. Just fast, I know, she said. He always knew how I felt, but would never be upfront on his side. When we would get on the topic of relationships, he would ask me to be more patient and wait until time progressed. We would still flirt and kiss here and there. Girl, we almost had sex one time, but he then stopped himself, jumped off, and started doing push-ups. Sounds like he's cheating. I never experienced that, but he said he could tell I was nervous, and I'm glad he stopped. Later on, as time passed, he kept asking me, what are we doing? And he would start to get jealous when I would talk to other guys. I told him, we just friends. I don't have time for games. Anyways, we would talk about our relationship status and how he felt about me, and he would answer all my questions with a damn question. We recently, that's a Virgo thing, a lot of Virgos answer questions with questions, so annoying. We recently came in contact again since we stopped talking for a year, and he invited me over. When he had seen me, I offered my hand up for a handshake. I got so nervous all over again, like in the past. LOL. He shook my hand, and when we got out the car, he leaned in to give me a big hug and made sure that his arms were around my waist. We watched Netflix and talked. Okay, girl, Netflix and chill. When I mean talked, girl, we talked. You know how Virgos love to talk and get deep. I left his place around 2 a.m. and he said, while walking me to my car, I'm so glad to know you're alive. I missed you. He made sure he gave me the same hug around my waist, and I told him, well, you should have tried harder to contact me. Truth is, I blocked him on everything because I was upset with him. That's the reason he couldn't contact me. I hate you. Stop this. Oh my god, you petty ass Cancer. Now, we haven't talked since that night, and that was almost 2 months ago, but he chats me on Snapchat here and there. Nothing serious though. What do you think I should do with him? Keep him as a friend or just throw the whole thing away? Sorry for the long story, but I know we all need some tea in our lives. That wasn't long, actually. That was a perfect length. I mean, it sounds fun. I think you should go for it. I think you should try and initiate hanging out again. Like, send him a cute little snap and then be like, so when am I seeing you next? Or like, we should catch up. It's been a couple months now. We should hang out again. And like, when you hang out with him, make plans for the future. Like, bring something up and be like, oh, we should do that one day. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Oh, we gotta go try out this spot one day. Like, I should take you to this cool spot that I know. Like, bring up future plans casually so that he knows that you guys are gonna see each other again. So that if you guys make plans, it's not awkward. It's not weird. It's not like another reunion. It's like an actual, like, you guys are starting to have another relationship again and hang out. When I say relationship, I don't mean like relationship. I mean like relationship as in more than acquaintances, like friends. Because I've had a situation where like the guy and I would see each other like every 7 months and pick up where we left off, but it was just so pointless. And you don't want to let it get to that, like where you see each other every like 5 months, 7 months, and like, no, just like enjoy your company together. Enjoy each other's company. I think you should try and hang out with him again. I think it sounds fun. It sounds friendly. He doesn't seem to have done anything wrong. I think you should go for it. I think you should totally go for it. Okay, last one. Okay, so I'm an Aquarius girl, and I've been told that I'm too passive. I feel you on that. I know deep down there's fire in me because I have a rising sign in Aries, and my anger is pretty intense when pestered too much. Reason why I ask is because it's seriously affecting my relationship. I just get really shy at first and don't speak unless I'm spoken to, or unless that person gives off vibes to where I'm comfortable enough to go and initiate the convo, if that makes sense. I feel like I've turned off a Taurus or Aries. I think he was a Taurus. He was born in April. The guy I was talking to, due to my passive nature, I did the same thing. Low-key have an angry, sharp tongue, violent side, just like many Aquarians. Shh, they don't need to know that. I like you. I know deep down there is assertiveness in me, but I just don't know how to bring it out. What can I do to not be so passive and gain respect from people? Stop giving a fuck. I was talking to this Taurus guy, and I feel like because of who I was at the time, I was like in college and stuff, or like just leaving college, I feel like I let a lot of things slide, and I feel like because of that he didn't really respect me that much, even though that's not in my personality. I'm the kind of person that I'm very assertive, and I'm very like high maintenance, and I'm very like, you don't do this, you don't do that, you don't do this, you don't do that, and I stand my ground. And the thing is, you have to be with someone that you feel confident enough to do that with. Like for me, I feel like I wasn't confident as I am at the time, so I feel like when I was talking to guys, I kind of like didn't care enough about them, so I would just kind of let them get away with things, and like talking to me, not talking to me a certain way, but just like not doing certain things. Like I remember like he'd be really late to our dates, like to pick me up, or like he would like cancel sometimes, or like he would just do little things that I didn't like, and I knew I didn't like them, but I wouldn't say anything. Or he'd say like, I don't know, like I just remember that I was very passive as well, and it's not in my nature because I'm like you where I'm very assertive. And I look back at that and I'm like, wow, I would never be like that today. And I think it all kind of comes down to confidence in yourself and being with someone who you're comfortable enough to put in check. Like if you feel like you're with someone that like you don't really care for, but you're like with them because like they're hot or something, or like because they're rich, then like don't do it. Like don't go for people that you don't have a real connection with. Like don't just date anyone. I prefer the idea of becoming friends with someone and then dating them. Like I couldn't just like date someone now. That wouldn't work. I'd have to know them and know their personality, know their quirks, be friends with them, and then date them, because I need to be comfortable enough with you to say certain things. So I think that going forward, be really comfortable in the friendship with a guy, and by the time you like them and they like you, you're so comfortable with them that you won't even care to put them in check or be assertive with them, because it's like you were friends first, so they know that side of you already. But if it's like a guy that you just met that you're dating, you're scared to show that side of you because you just met him. And that's why I don't like to date with like date. Like I like to befriend and then date. Like, you know, when people like catch feelings and stuff. So I would try that. Also, I would work on your confidence. I'm not saying that you're insecure. I'm just saying that a lot of the times that could have to do with a lack of confidence. So that was my Ask an Amateur for the month. I always tell myself I'm going to do more Ask an Amateurs, and then I don't. And I'm very sorry about that. I think it's because I just get too many emails and I just get flooded. Like even finding these just now took me, I had to keep turning the camera off to like find these emails. But I'm pretty excited because I'm about to do a cooking video. I'm so excited. I haven't done a cooking with Ashley in so long, so we're gonna do a cooking Q&A Zodiac edition for $7. So I hope you guys like it. Like I said before, coupon code is still active, so make sure to go on zodiachaven.com and cop you some nice ass Zodiac merch. Also, keep in mind I have a posting schedule when $7 is over. It's going to be Tuesday, Thursdays, and Sundays, so please check out my content that's not Zodiac. Give me a fucking chance. Just give me a chance. I will not disappoint. I have a cool personality, and I think you guys will really like my stuff. Just give it a chance and watch my shit, please. Okay? Okay. All the information for Zodiac Haven and everything else that I mentioned is in the description box, so check it out. Subscribe if you're new, and like the video. Comment, turn your post notifications on. That's it. Yeah, do all that if you want. If you don't, I don't really care. Goodbye.